Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is Let's Play Firewatch. When we last left off, we had ended up at Pork Pond and found some wrecked snowmobiles here. But let's take a look at our trusty map, as we always do at the beginning of an episode. And we see that we are south of Ruby River. We passed the big tree, got to Pork Pond, and we're about to reach the scout camp, where we hopefully will find a way to get past the fence that is over here. And maybe we'll be able to get to Wapiti Meadow. Or is it Wapiti? I don't remember. Anyway, let's see. Whoops, wrong key. Every time I start playing this game again, and it's only been a few hours since I played the last time when I recorded the previous episode, I have to relearn all the commands for some reason. This one doesn't stick with me. So anyway, we found a lone ski by the big tree, and we found a couple of snowmobiles. This one had its engine stripped as well, so... No, we're heading, yeah, this way. Of course, I immediately turn off and go somewhere else, just to see if there... Ooh, check it out. Camp something or other that we will probably be much more able to read once we get closer. So I take it that means we can walk around either side of this hill. Camp Arapaho? Or is it Arapaho, or... As always, I first walk in the direction that we're not supposed to go in. At least, I think we're not supposed to go in that direction. There's another tree that looks like we could chop down and use to get over that. I don't know, is it technically correct to call it a ravine, or... What is that? Here we can climb down, and there is a totem. Oh! Huh, the access to the camp actually has a broken bridge. So let's check that out first and see if we... Yep. See if we can talk to Delilah about it.
Camp Arapaho.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the Scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers.
Broken bridge. Whoops.
The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
Yeah, why didn't you do the same thing for the fence? So I think we already found the high ground that we needed to get across. Over here. Whoop.
I think I would have gotten strong enough to climb back up some of these drop-offs, but here I am, stuck.
Yeah, well, we've all got our limits, Henry.
Okay, so let's take a look around. And that explains the tree that we can probably chop down, maybe with like an axe that we get from the guys here. You know what? Actually, I wouldn't be all that surprised if the camp is empty and we just grab an axe. I don't know why, but I feel like that would be something that would happen. Totem pole. We can't talk about this to Delilah. I don't know, this is a pretty lonely game, and it would seem weird to meet like a bunch of people. That's where the fire is, if I'm not mistaken.
You ever talked to any of the scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone. Plus, it was sort of fun to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
I mean, he wasn't a scout or a Weeblo or whatever?
I got the sense that boy could barely tie his shoes, let alone a clove hitch.
What the hell's a clove hitch?
Well, it's a knot that you are probably too old and too stubborn to learn. You use it to make rafts and shelters and stuff like that.
You know how to tie one?
Heck no, I'd make a Weeblo do it.
Or maybe we weren't supposed to meet anybody here. We're just supposed to find a scout camp and see if we can salvage anything. That would make more sense.
I guess these little shelters are where they keep the Weeblos.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
I can't jump, so I can't get in. Ooh, this one has stairs and a bear trap.
There are bear traps out here in the scout shelters.
Scouts are stalwart prey.
That's messed up.
It is kind of. I had to start my timer there for a second, so I was distracted. Let's see. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do with the bear trap. There is a book. 10-1, Richard Sturgeon. Man, this guy must be the most famous author in Wyoming. So let's throw it away. Walk over the bear trap to the missing persons flyer, which is, I think, the same one we already have. Mitch Michaels. Well, so far, nothing that we can really use. Broken picnic table. A fire pit, so I guess we keep going. Huh. There's this tarp.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Ah, see? I told you I would have been surprised if we actually met anybody. Oh, I see something useful. They just left that axe behind. And here's a memo. Let's take a quick look around before we start getting into reading stuff and... block trail that we can get through. We might be able to use the axe to get through there, though. This is like a little, well, I don't want to say auditorium. That seems to give it a little too much importance. But, you know, little, like, gathering place. Okay, so let's look at the memo first.
Hey, D, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss.
Did it say anything of note?
Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Wapiti Station?
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching? I mean, you and I aren't very interesting.
Us. They're researching us.
You think they're studying you and me?
I do. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's about studying two strangers who talk every day.
Like, if you put someone in isolation with someone else, what they do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
I think we should allow for the possibility that this is all just a big misunderstanding, but... God, if you saw what you said you did... Fuck, Henry.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So what's next?
I'm gonna do a scan for supplies and then figure out a way to get back over that ravine and hike towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
Well, that's going to be interesting, always having an eye over our shoulder. Alright, let's take a look at the memo and actually read it. Squad Boss Grant Carson, 7/10/89, Wyoming Interagency Hotshot Crew. Hotshot? Seriously? Paint Rock Ranger District, 1220 North 8th Street, Grayball, Wyoming, 82426. Re Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station, Thoroughfare Region, Squad Boss Carson. In the next few days, you and your team will be dropping into the Thoroughfare Region of Shoshone National Forest to cut a fire line south of Ruby River. I'm writing you on behalf of Dr. Ben Simmons at Wapiti Station. He reached out to the superintendent with wildfire concerns about his research site. Upon your return, someone from his office will want to speak with you as part of a wildfire risk assessment of the region. I told them they have nothing to worry about and that your team's fire lines are the most potent preventative measure in protecting their site. Even though they'll be more than a mile away. But I think they've got insurance companies to answer to. Thanks, as always, for your service. Rich Slusarenko, Assistant Superintendent. Yep. Although it doesn't really say much about the research, so the fact that they might be studying us was pure conjecture. Or they might be studying horned toads. Who knows?
I found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge help.
For both getting through the backcountry and getting through that fence.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
So we got ourselves a Pulaski, apparently. Now, question is, can we use it to cut through this, what is this, underbrush, or... Yeah, we can. Not exactly subtle. He was like swinging like he was going for a home run, but it worked. And that's the most important part. And here we have a tree we can cut down, so... I guess the game is trying to teach us something. I was just looking if there was anything interesting over here, but alas, no. So, damaged tree. Chop down. I think you should actually attack it from the other side to make it fall that way. I think. Of course, I know nothing at all about chopping trees, so whatever works. And we are across. Success! And now... Okay, so we got out this top part, and now we get to hike all the way back across the map to the gate. Should we try and go up here and see if we can connect to Two Forks Lookout? Yeah, sure, why not? We've already seen the other path, but let's double time it.
I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this.
The hell?
Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like, another lookout could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave, and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Oh, I didn't expect it to end so abruptly.
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The big fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, I went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
You can do me for a trip out of here. Why is it chipper?
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, you know, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
Okay. Are we talking code now? I actually wanted to take a look. What a difference a day makes. Holy hell. I don't even... I can't read this. No. Where to begin? It's late. Ah, this will take me forever to read. Nope, this doesn't make it any better. Whoops. So... yeah, don't just put it back. Oh, okay. That seemed, you know, kind of... ah, here we go. Our University of Wyoming Cowboys hat. So let's take a look at the poster.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Yeah.
Sure. It's the,
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I should go for a hike.
Nothing like an afternoon in the Rockies, I tell ya. Radio me the moment you get there.
Okay, so, well... that was certainly very, very, subtle. She basically, over the radio, said, you know that poster whose name I'm gonna tell you right now? So if there's a person listening, all they need is access to the same poster. And if they are out here, there's a fair chance they're gonna have access to this poster to know what exactly we're doing. But, you know, who knows? Apparently we can talk some more to Delano, though.
Which tree am I supposed to internalize again?
Top row, second from the left. Head to a place named after that tree, and you'll have a wonderful afternoon.
Well, let's hope so. I could sure use a wonderful afternoon. So, let's see. Cottonwood, cottonwood, cottonwood. Cottonwood Creek, here we go. So we're basically just heading back where we came from. So maybe now we can try the direct path down. All right. I don't know if there's anything else we can really do here. Thermos. Manly. It's a manly thermos. Back. No, let's chuck it on the floor. As he always seems to do. Biff! Of course, Biff peanut butter. Moms like you choose Biff. And suds. Got some jam. Baked beans. Well, and green beans. All kinds of beans. Alright. I think we've screwed around long enough, so let's head on out, I guess. See what Delilah's up to, or what she wants us to do.
The big fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not gonna try to put it out?
Not yet, apparently.
Oh, this is getting kind of hazy, though. Smoke's blowing this way, I guess. Hop over? No, we don't want to hop in there, but we want to head south. And we're looking north, so we'd be going exactly, don't know. I want this. So, south. You're supposed to go this way. which was the way I was facing for some reason. I think the map was pointing me in the wrong direction. This is the way we came from. Let's make sure we're on the correct path. No, we need... I always press the wrong button. Yes, we are. Now, we probably came from over there, the thoroughfare trailhead. So now we just keep going south. Anything of note? Oh, there's a cache along the way, so we'll have to look out for that. But it's by the river, so we'll see the river, and then we know we have to look for the cache. And here's the river. And I hear some rapids or something. Yeah. What is that? No, it's just a tree that fell across. So, can we hop over the rocks to get to the other side? Jump. Nice. At least this time we won't get wet shoes. Which I would think is not the most comfortable thing to just walk around, to squelch around in wet shoes. So here we got supply cache 307. Let's see what it's got for us. Alright, map. As always, we copy the information. And we got ending library. We got another note. Ron, really wish the powers that be could issue us radios that don't suck ass. Most of the time, I prefer to keep things pen to paper. But every once in a while, it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her or mom. I've been sitting at the spot for a while now, thinking about what to say to her, but I'm a quarter way through this bottle of Fifes instead. Miss you, Dave. Alright. And we got more books. Lots more books. Jane Eyre. One Chance to Die. Terminal 7. And The Accidental Savior. Got toilet paper. And more toilet paper. Do we need the toilet paper? No, we can examine it, which is very interesting. That's awfully shiny toilet paper. But, yeah, we can't do anything other with it. And a bunch of books that, yeah. Jane Eyre. One Chance to Die, Richard Sturgeon. At least he didn't write Jane Eyre. Richard Sturgeon, Terminal 7. Now a major motion picture. And The Accidental Savior, Terrence L. Greenbrier. Okay. Anyway, I think We got everything we need. And let's have a look at the map. And keep on going south. To get to the big tree. South is that way. So we're heading through, what, another fire line? Or... And big tree should be over here somewhere. There is definitely something rustling. Oh, there's big tree. So let's see what's in store for us. Well, the ski's still here, so as long as that's here, we can relax, maybe. So, where exactly does Delilah want us? We are at Cottonwood Creek. But I get no radio prompt. Not sure if we're supposed to head further north or south. Hello, Delilah. We're here. Well, I'm here. Whoop. And here we go.
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
You see
Don't
the
say
cash
the
box
name.
there?
It must be around here somewhere.
It is. Find it and open it. I changed the code. It's 5678.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me?
I was in a rush.
So she hiked all the way down here. Didn't even drop by to say hi. So let's see.
Okay, found the cash box.
Great, open it.
What did you change it to again? I'm blanking.
Seriously?
It's nerve-wracking out here.
It's 5678, which you can also attribute to racked nerves.
Now, we're saying all this over the radio, and we've pretty much established that somebody's listening to us on the radio, so they know everything we know. They know that there's something in the cache. Now, of course, maybe we get here first, so if they find out now that there's something in the cache box, it'll take them a while to get here, so in the meantime, we'll be gone again, but, you know, we're still talking on an unsecure line. Well, the big mystery is what is in the cache box, but I think we'll find that out in the next video. So for now, I'll thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like or a comment below. Subscribe if you want to see more. And, well, I will see you in the next part. Big mystery in Supply Cache 308. So until then, have a good one.